Hey, what's up, welcome back to another Poem Master video, and today we're going to talk about something that actually might, be the biggest thing in the game that, no one's talking about right now, which is crazy. So the Legendary Gauntlet, which I'm sure people are talking about, Legendary Gauntlet, but we have more info on the Legendary Gauntlet. And so the first one we're getting is on the 20th next month, right? The first one's being Entei, Cobalion, and Azulf, right? And when they come out, so it's basically you're fighting 3 legendary arenas in a row, and we have more info actually from Absol on this, right? That they mentioned. Again, none of these are obviously confirmed, but so take this all with a grain of salt. But from what they say, that you could play the quest again and again. Like Legendary Arena, you can't use sync pairs already battled, and unless you completely reset it, right? And then you could use any amounts of sync pairs. There's no limitations. And if you want to battle again, you have to defeat them, all 3 of them, and then unlock it again and again. So it's not only just that you beat all 3 in a row. You beat all 3 in a row, and you beat them again and again and again and again. For what, you're wondering? Well, over here, if we look at the rewards, there's win streaks, as you can see up there in the picture too from the tutorial, right? Can I get a bigger pic of this? Oh, that's a bit too big. Anyways, well, it's good to see at least. On the top there's like a counter sort of thing, right? It counts how many times, presumably it counts how many times you beat the stages, and supposedly the rewards are based on win streaks. So if you reset the win streak, and level will reset too. So what you want to do, I'm assuming, is you beat all 3 in a row, and then you beat them again and beat them again, and you get, you accumulate win streaks. So for the first for no win streaks, right, you only have a 1% chance of dropping these cookies, which, by the way, again, these cookies are incredibly good. These cookies are insane. They have a lot of really powerful skills. Check out my video on that. I did a video on that specifically that has a lot of incredible skills. Like Crit Strike 2 is not, Crit Strike 2 is still going to be good, but there's so many more interesting lucky skills. Stuff like Head Start, which secretly is overpowered on certain units, right? And then there's other cookies like Sentry Entry 2, right? All that stuff. There's complete status immunity, right? All status, all that stuff. There's Weather Power Up, which powers your moves up in both moves and sync moves 30% in weather, right? There's one for Super Effective Up, that's 30% for both your moves and sync moves, right? Which that's 10% more than Crit Strike. There's so many really good lucky skills that come out of these, right? So if you're at 0 win streak and you're fighting, I'm assuming this is level 1, right? Of the thing, right? It's only a 1% rate for a 3-star cookie, 10% rate for a 1-star cookie, and then a 25% rate for or a 2-star cookie, and a 25% rate for a 1-star cookie over here. And if you have a 1 win streak, then you have 3% rate for this, higher percentages for these as well, right? On a 3 win streak, 75% for a 1-star cookie. Honestly, this 2-star cookie is as good as or as valuable as a 3-star one, because the 2-star one actually has some skills that 3-star doesn't have that are actually really good as well, right? So these 2-stars are also really valuable. 1-star has them too, it's just the rates are really low, right? And then 6 win streak, you get even higher drops, right? It kind of reminds me Poke Radar, shiny, chaining, Poke Radar chaining for shinies. It's kind of like that. The more win streaks you beat, the higher the drops of these cookies are. At win streak level 12, over here you already have a 100% drop for the 1-stars, but 50% for the 2-stars, 3% for the or 15% for the 3-stars over here, right? And yeah, there are also event rewards that guarantees you at least a 3-star if you get a 1 win streak, right? I'm assuming what that means, if these are percentages, I'm assuming what that means is you could infinitely farm them right? If you reset and you get like another win streak, and then, you know, you could keep getting these, right? These are just one-time rewards, right? For if you get a win streak 1 for the first time, I'm assuming you get 1 deluxe lucky cookie and 20 5-star power-up tickets. And for these, every time, you know, you beat, you know, it doesn't matter how many times you do it, you have a chance to drop these cookies. I'm assuming that's how it's gonna go. If that's gonna be how it's go, you could potentially infinitely farm these lucky cookies, which again, these lucky cookies are insanely good, moving on, win streak 2, you're guaranteed another 3-star one with a strike move candy coin. Win streak 3, you have a guaranteed lucky cookie that guarantees give you head start, right? Head start again on certain units, absolutely insane. Lear, for example, Lear already has head start 2. You give him another head start, that's -3 sync move countdown without doing anything but entering the battle. You're a complete round of sync move countdown gone just for Lear entering the battle with head start 2+1, right? Power up ticket 30. 30 the 5-star power up tickets. It's the tickets, not like the power up, like straight ups. It's the ones that you get from the champion stadium, right? Which are still good. By the way. Deluxe lucky cookie. That's another one. Again, these should be just one-time rewards. Tech move candy coin 1. 2 of these 3-star deluxe cookies out of 4 win streak, a 5 win streak. 2 of these again with a support move candy coin. 6 win streak, a guaranteed lucky cookie. 50 of these power-up tickets, right? And 2 of these 3-star deluxe lucky cookies, 7 win streak, 3. I mean, I don't have to read all these out. You guys, I'm assuming most of you can read, hopefully. If not, you should probably learn. I don't know. Win streak 10, guaranteed lucky cookie. Here's where it gets interesting. At win streak 11 or above, and it says up to, you know, maybe infinity. Again, we don't exactly know yet. This is just from what Absol's Datamined says. Again, we have to wait till the thing comes out to like 100% guarantee confirm. But it says at 11 plus or above, you get a deluxe lucky cookie and 5 5-star power-up tickets. Does that mean if you get every single win after 11, do you guarantee drop a deluxe cookie and a 5-star power-up ticket? Or 5 5-star power-up tickets? Here's a few things that lead me to believe that is possible. First one being, the deluxe, it's only 1 deluxe cookie in comparison to, I mean, win streak 10, you get 3, right? Win streak 9, you know, you even get like guaranteed lucky cookies before that, you get move candy coins, and you only get 5 power-up tickets, which, you know, you were getting like 50 before at like win streak 6. And these, I'm assuming, I think almost guaranteed these are limited. But does this mean every single win after 11, you get 5 5-star power-up tickets and 1 3-star deluxe lucky cookie? If that's the case, again, we could infinitely farm deluxe cookies and power-up tickets. Infinitely farm power-up tickets. As long as you have the units. Right? And as long as you could beat, you know, the stages, obviously. You have to beat the stages. If so, that is crazy. That's crazy. That just changes everything. That completely changes everything. Right? And you have to have the time, obviously. But, yeah. Here's what I'm wondering, though. For these battles, is it going to be like Battle Villa where you can't, you know, after you beat one, you can't like refresh or get your MP back, can't get your HP back? If that's the case, units like, you know, this New Year Sabrina, right, who could just passively give you crit buffs, passively give you, you know, other buffs and all that stuff. Stuff like Xerneas, right? Units like those that could passively, or without, you know, using MP to either, and what's another one? Units that have synchro healing, right? That heal on sync, that don't need MP to heal you, don't need MP to buff your crit, right? Like the new Sabrina, don't need, like, Xerneas doesn't need MP to buff your special attack. Leaf and Eevee doesn't need MP to buff your stats and all that stuff. Then those units are gonna be fantastic here. Could that mean we're getting a complete meta change if this is the more important mode? Because if we can infinitely farm these, I'm saying this is more important than Master Mode. I'm not saying don't do Master Mode. I mean, it's still free, like, go do it. But, like, if we could infinitely farm these, that's amazing. That's amazing. And in my opinion, because you're getting resources from these, I think units that do well in this should be more valuable in general. At least it's going to be at least as valuable as the units that could easily clear Master Mode, right? Like, for example, Classic Lisa. She's not a unit that's really great in longer events, right? She's great in short ones because she only has that one, you know, max move that gives you Electric Train. Very, very good in short events. But in longer events, not that much, right? But then, you know, again, units like a Xerneas, right? In here, because everyone knows how great Xerneas is in Legendary Arena, right? I'm just saying, again, we don't 100% know yet, because again, there's a few things that lead me to believe that this could mean we can infinitely farm these as long as we keep winning, right? There's a few other things that I am worried about. Does that mean every time you beat it, they get stronger? Every time you beat it, does it get harder to beat again to keep the win streak alive, right? So maybe it's pretty difficult to get a higher win streak. But if it doesn't, then, you know, because again, these rewards aren't anything crazy, because at lower win streaks, you get much, much, much better rewards, right? Doesn't mean we can infinitely farm 5-star power-ups, power-up tickets, and these lucky cookies. Right? Also, if we go look at another thing, which is these battles individually, they didn't really change these, right? So it does lead to me believe, leads me to believe that maybe they're not going to get harder by, you know. But again, we don't obviously have everything. We have to wait till the event actually comes out before we're 100% certain. But it also says, and Absol didn't mention if this was drop rewards or completion rewards. Because completion rewards, you only get it once and then you're done, right? Those are one and done rewards. But drop rewards, you could clear them however many times and you could get them to drop. And over here, the rewards say that we're getting, you know, 100% chance to drop one of each of these 3-star cookies, right? Or 4 of these, I guess. And then a 50% chance to get an extra drop. And then a 20% chance to get yet another extra drop. Could this also be infinitely farmable, these cookies? Because there's a few things that also lead me to believe this. Because A, the new lucky cookie is just so much better. The new lucky cookie is just so much better, right? And if we are able to infinitely farm these new lucky cookies at these drop rates, right? Whether at these win streak drop rates or at the guaranteed one, whichever one gives it to us, we should have a chance to infinitely farm these. And if that's the case, then I don't think it's impossible for them to be giving us out these cookies guaranteed, or at least have a chance to farm these. Not that they're bad anymore, because, you know, Crunchy still has Crit Strike 2 in the, which is again still nice, right? Creamy still has Vigilance, which are still nice. But again, they don't have any of the crazy, you know, new ones that the new ones have, right? So could this be farmable? Or else, why would they have drop rates? Unless, again, if it's a one and done thing, then this is super RNG and people get, you know, shafted really bad if they don't get any of these drops, and it's just like one of each, and it's like, you know, whatever, right? And here's the second thing that I find curious. So far, we've been getting Blissful Banana almost every month, except we're not getting it next month anymore. We're not getting Blissful Banana event anymore. Are they taking away and trying to rework it? Because again, if we get these infinitely from these, then who cares about the banana event? I mean, there's still other things that you could exchange from banana event, but the main thing is lucky cookies, right? And if you can infinitely farm these from the Legendary Gauntlet, then like a huge part of the Blissful Banana event is like, you know, not as useful anymore, right? So they're maybe taking away, trying to rework it first. Maybe. Each one of them has had these drops, so this could be huge. This could be completely game changing. Again, don't keep your expectations too high, because just in case it doesn't, then you know you don't want to get too disappointed, right? But there's a chance. And so far my readings of it seem like very likely, at the very least, the deluxe cookies are going to be farmable, relatively farmable, right? And best case scenario, this can also be farmable as well. So yeah, but these are just a one-time thing in comparison to, like, for example, if you hit like Win-Streak 13, you still get the rewards, but then if you lose at 14 and then you come back and then you get to 12 again, you're not going to get the rewards for reaching Win-Streak 12. But if you go ahead and reach Win-Streak 15, then you'll get the rewards again. And then on this end, it's like, okay, if you're on Win-Streak 12, or if you're on Win-Streak 13, and then boom, you lose at 14, and then you come again, and then you're at Win-Streak 12 again, you still have these drop rates, I'm assuming. So again, if these are farmable, I wouldn't hold my breath if these are also farmable as well. You get them at every drop. Because they also give you no coins. Because if it's a one-time completion thing, they give you some coins. Because that's what usually all these stages have, right? So again, nothing is confirmed, obviously. Nothing's confirmed at all. But, and you know, some of these could be wrong, right? Sometimes. But from what I'm reading right now, there's a possibility. So anyways, that's me this one, I guess. Hope y'all gentlemen guys think in the comments down below. Like, share this video, subscribe to my channel for some more Milestones content. Again, if you haven't seen the new lucky skills, go check out my lucky skill video. Those lucky skills are crazy, really good stuff. So have fun, folks, and I'll see you guys in the next one.